Hey guys, welcome back. So today we have probably one of the memeiest games I've ever played. I'm playing with the Lord of Memes, Pooplord, and we're going to do a double meme strat. So earlier, yesterday, because I played the game yesterday, but earlier that day, I was sitting there at lunch break and I had the idea. I thought, there's two meme strats that Pooplord and myself have been playing around with. Pooplord obviously has been doing the Persian TC drop for a while. But the other meme strat is the Khmer 8 pop or 7 villagers scout rush. And I thought, well, the weakness of the Persian douche TC, Persian douche drop, whatever you want to call it, I can't speak today right now, is the fact that you have to chase down the villagers and prevent them from rebuilding town centers, etc., etc. Well, the weakness of the Khmer 8 pop scout rush is you can't attack a town center with it. It's just you don't have enough. And so if they wall in their wood lines and you can't get in and they start getting spears out, well, it can fizzle out really quick. So my thought was, why not combine the two? Because the Persian TC douche is going to force their TC to go down. And when that goes down, you just chase down the villagers with the scouts. And I had previously done it with another player, Boy. So if you're watching this, Boy, shout out to you. We went 3 for 3 really well on it, okay? So then I started doing it with Pooplord. We kind of screwed up the first two a little bit. There was some boars being shot by TCs, myself, and some vills being lost to boars, Pooplord. Anyway, we're not perfect, guys. Okay, we make mistakes. We're still some low elo legends here. And Pooplord is sending me some of his goats over here just for a little bit more of a sling for the scouts. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. We're going to drop a TC on Pooplord's opponent because he has villagers have to walk over there, so he has less mobility. And I'm going to only build have a total of 7 villagers. Click up with Loom, and I'm going to start getting out scouts as fast as possible. Okay, so I should also mention this. I'm only 1500, sometimes up to 1600 elo on team games. Okay, I'm not like a god of any sort. And on 1v1s, it's 1100, 1200, man. I've never been higher than like 1280 something. Pooplord is taking his Persian TC douching magic, and he's gone up to 15, 1600, 1v1. And as a result, his team elo is just bananas. I think for this game, actually, his team elo was 2187. So you're combining a team elo of 2187 with my 1527 at that time. And it gives us 2 opponents with ridiculous team elo. 1812 for blue and 1982 for green at the time of the game. So these are not players that, as Pooplord steals a couple goats here, these are not like bad players by any stretch of the imagination. Like they're pretty solid players, and we're gonna see if we can effectively double meme strat 2 good players and pull out a win. So let's see how it goes. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit here as the villagers are coming forward. We just discovered where his TC is at, so now it's time to get over there. And I should be, 90%, almost up to feudal at this time. So the important thing is get your hunt in as quickly as possible, so you can start get that faster collection rate. Soon as you hit feudal, drop your stable, and then you also want to get another house. So you have to have 2 on wood to get another house. So all the villagers coming forward here. You had to drop a house actually. And here we go. Let's see what blue can see here, actually. Oh, why did it take me to green? That's really strange. It took me to green's point of view. Alright. And now when I click on blue, it takes me to purple's point of view. Oh well, so the game is bugging out a little bit in that respect. Here comes the TC. So now, when you do a TC drop, some things that you want to do is, if you can deny a resource or 2, that is huge. So me personally, when I do a TC drop, and I tend to do it with poles because of their little berserker bills, I like to drop it where it denies in between a wood line or even close to gold, stone, so you can use the stone bonus as poles. Pooplord here is denying their ability to collect their berries, and that's quite a bit of berries that are left there, so that's pretty huge. And as we got some goats just kind of scouting around here. I guess he took 2 from Pooplord here, looks like. And actually, is he going to take some of my goats? At some point, I feel like he does. Yeah, he does. I was wondering where those goats went. Okay, I was so focused on sending my scouts forward, did not realize he stole 4 goats over here. That's really unfortunate because I had to go to berries a little bit sooner than I wanted to. And he's actually sitting in a drush as well. The Ethiopian player is. So now here we go. His TC is already about halfway. I got 2 scouts over here. All we're trying to do is we're not necessarily trying to kill at this point. We just want to keep him from being able to effectively take wood. And that's what we're doing. Got 3 scouts. Now I got 4 scouts. So we got 4 scouts over here trying to get some kills, trying to keep my weak scout alive as much as possible. I lose 1, but he's off of wood. Now the Persian TC, if you're not aware, has double the hit points. Look at all these villagers going down. Let's go over to there. Blue has lost 8 villagers so far. Down to... So I only have 8 villagers because of what I've been doing. And I actually had to... I think I garrisoned my villagers and killed most of the militia with the... No, okay, so he just pulled them away whenever I garrisoned. That's what he did. Alright. So, but here's the thing. He can't take wood anywhere. He literally can't take wood anywhere. He's stuck like Chuck, and it's not looking good for him. Yeah, can't even, yeah. So it's showing green down here, but it's actually blue. He can't even repair his town center here. And now it's Vil fighting and scouts. So he has a barracks, but he can't afford to make spears because he doesn't have any wood. And green, he's trying to harass and annoy. He's got this 3 men-at-arms and his scout, but I mean, all of purple stuff is just going forward, so he's going to be fine. And blue's just losing everything. He's down to 4 villagers, and they're right here. Yeah, so he has no villagers at this point. Actually, I think the only thing he has is his scout. Does he have a scout? No, he doesn't even have a scout. What does he have? Oh, he has a barracks and he has some food. But, oh, no, there he goes. He deleted the barracks and now he's defeated. Interesting, okay. Yeah, but I don't understand exactly why he wasn't defeated immediately because he didn't have wood. I guess he could have created some, he could have created 1 militia. That's what it was. Okay, because he had some gold. All right, so green is still running around trying to see what he can do here, but there's not a whole lot he can do. I mean, that's all he has. And sure, granted, I only have 8 villagers, but I have an army of scouts coming over here. 10 of them to be exact, and he's going really heavy on gold here, getting archers. I feel like that was a bit of a mistake on his part. If he had gone castle, if I don't know if he's able to, but if he had gone castle, yeah, he doesn't have anywhere there's enough food. But if he gone castle and been able to prioritize food and wood, he might have been able to have survived. That's actually how we lost, plus our mistakes previously, but these archers are not going to be able to do enough. I can just attack and run away, attack and run away. So now the next thing you got to do is the Persian TC dropper has to do it again, and they have to do it again relatively quick, because if they are prioritizing food and trying to get up to castle age, which he's swapping into now, it's not going to be good for you if they start pumping out knights, because this is an all-in approach. It really is. It got some hits on his militia there. So you have to keep him from being able to pump out knights. And so we're attacking the gold villagers here and just trying to force them off of anything that he can use to create more units. Gonna run back. Oh, she barely survived 1 hit point. It's all good though. Still have 9 scouts. And he's on wood here and he's on wood there. So here comes the second TC drop. And look at how close this is going to be. This was a little bit of an oopsie, and we thought for a second that we might be in a really bad place. So I have to keep my military numbers alive, because if I don't keep my military numbers alive, I really don't have a whole lot. And Pooplord has to keep his villagers alive so he can get this town center up. And look how close he dropped it. He literally dropped it touching the other TC. Hilarious and unexpected. Green still has 29 villagers. But I had to throw in my scouts a little bit to try and just take some fire off of Pooplord, but now I'm running away because he's got a spear chasing me down. He's bringing back the men-at-arms. The TC will go up, and here we go. Oh. He's attempting to fight a Persian TC. I don't think that's going to work out too well. And so now I'm just going to send my scouts over here, start attacking the wood line, prevent him from being able to repair it. Yeah, and Pooplord's just going to keep shooting all these units. I mean, his KD's bananas, 21 to 17. 22. And there we go. GG. Well, not really GG, but he resigned. They weren't real talkative. I tried to talk to him afterwards, but holy moly, what a crazy strat. When this strat is effectively and properly carried out, it is really, really hard to beat. The only way you're going to really be able to beat it is if you do a full wall. I'm talking about multiple layers to prevent me from being able to get in with my scouts and Pooplord getting in with his villagers. If you can full wall and somehow get up to castle, you might be okay. But otherwise, this counters everything that I've seen so far. The only reason why we had issues to begin with was our own shortcomings and killing villagers and killing boar on accident. So, but anyway, what do you guys think? Is this strat crazy or what? I'm just like, I mean, look how many villagers I have. I have 10 villagers. And Pooplord has 16 because of the villagers he lost getting that TC up. So we have 26 villagers between the two of us. Granted, we killed blue, which was really important, but you know, green alone still has 23 at the end of the game. So it's just absolutely insane. And I had an absolute blast playing with Pooplord doing the strat. I'm so glad he was willing to do it with me. If you guys aren't already following Pooplord on YouTube and Twitch, make sure you go look him up. He produces great content. Anyway, we'll catch you guys later.